Hey, what's going on everybody? This is Ben from Styles Machinery, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Edgeband management system from HOMAG Digital Factory. And this application here is also powered by the HOMAG Cube that we see here in front of us. The Edgeband management system, as a reminder, is an inventory management system for your rolls of edgebanding. So let's take a look inside the box, talk a little bit about each component as we pull it out, how it fits within the production process, see if this is the right solution for you. All right, so I just cracked open the box here. Let's take a look at some of the goodies inside. See, the first thing you notice is, and that would be how well this beast is packaged. So really well done. No issues or concerns about how this thing is gonna travel in shipping. So that should be pretty good when it shows up. The first thing we'll pull out is, everyone loves instruction booklets, right? Is the instruction manual for this guy. This is gonna give you some guidance on how to get things set up. There's a couple of important things in here. Let's take a quick peek. The first is, of course, just said, the instruction manual for the Edge management set. They do a really nice job. There's very few words. This is broken out into a series of line drawings. I'll show you here. Everything from how to unbox things, how to build the rack itself to put this stuff in, the electrical connections, talks about the setup process all the way through the rack, and also gives you some guidance on where and how to download the applications that you'll need for your mobile device to make this guy work. The next thing in the packet is the QR codes. Now what you'll need these for is the positions on the rack once you get your LED kit set up as well. Okay, so these are important. Don't throw the QR codes away. The next thing you'll see here is, oh, this is always fun to look at. This, of course, is the HOMAG Cube. This is the brains behind the operation here. Again, the packaging, really well done. Pretty solid inside. There's also some setup instructions on the outside as well. So you'll want to check this stuff out, read this stuff over as you're pulling it out of the box. Let's take a look at what the cube actually looks like here. Okay, the cube itself is machined pretty nicely. You have a nice wooden band around the outside. Looks pretty pleasing here aesthetically. There are also LEDs inside here that light up depending upon the status of the box. So red means there might be a disruption in the connection, or it's red during this initial setup process, so that's common. It will light up blue, as you can see here, when the connection has been made successfully and it is communicating with the server. So now let's peel back another layer of the box and see what other goodies they have. Okay, so we've looked at two things so far. We've got the instruction guide here, we've got our cube set up over here, but wait, there's more. Let's dive in to the next layer. Now this unboxing is unique because there's actually 3 layers to the box. This was 1, okay? This is 2 that we're diving into now. Now, what Edgeband management system wouldn't be complete without a label printer? Because you, of course, have to label your edge banding rolls in the rack. So, setup is easy on this. USB cord straight to the cube, and as the cube receives your labeling instructions from the cloud, sends it to this guy, spits out the label, and you can label your edge banding either on the actual edge band itself or by using the edge banding box from HOMAG. More information on that later. Now, labels are great, but how do you actually put labels on a box or edge banding roll without the actual labels? So HOMAG's hooked you up here on this one. They've included not 1, but 2 sets of rolls of labels to get you started. So there'll be more instructions on the sizing of these labels, but for now you've got a couple of rolls here to go ahead and get you started as part of this kit. There's also some other little odds and ends here as well that I'll pull out and take a look at. Mostly it's just electronics, cords, Ethernet cords, things like that. So let's peel back the final layer here down to the 3rd layer of the box and show you more of the guts behind the machines and what is actually used to make the LEDs function on the rack. Okay, now let's take a peek behind the scenes and see what is actually happening inside the rack. What controls the LEDs, what communicates with the HOMAG Cube, and I can show you right now, this big guy is your controller box for the LED sets that go on the rack as well. So this box right here is the controller box for the LEDs. Plugs again into the cube, and the cube is the brains behind the operation. So as it receives those signals from the cloud, sends it to this box will light up the corresponding LEDs on the rack to show you a couple of things, either where to store the edge banding roll if it's a new roll of edge banding, or where to retrieve the roll of edge banding if you're in the middle of a job and need to get the edge banding out of the rack. Now, last couple of things we have in the kit here are just some cabling to connect this guy to this guy right here, and also to connect it to the LEDs that also go on the rack. So that concludes the unboxing for the HOMAG Digital Factory Edgeband Management Set. Again, my name is Ben, Digital Solutions Specialist at Styles Machinery. If you have any questions, please feel free to let us know. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, of course, and stay tuned for more videos.